Once upon a time, there was a young girl named Emily. Emily lived in a small village surrounded by green fields and tall trees. She was a curious girl and loved to explore new places, always looking for something exciting. One sunny morning, Emily was playing in her garden when she noticed something shiny under a bush. It caught her eye, and she stopped to take a closer look. It was an old key, half buried in the dirt. Emily picked up the key and looked at it closely. It was big, made of silver, and had strange symbols carved into it. Emily's heart began to race with excitement. She wondered what the key might open. It looked mysterious, and Emily was sure it was important. Emily decided to find out what the key unlocked. She put the key in her pocket and started walking around the village, eager to solve the mystery. She tried the key on every door she saw. First, she tried the old barn near the river, but the key did not fit. Then, she tried the big gate near the school, but the key was too big. Emily did not give up. She was determined to find the door that the key opened. Emily walked to the edge of the village, where she saw an old, small house that looked abandoned. The house had cracked windows, and ivy was growing all over the walls. The door was locked, and Emily's curiosity grew even more. She thought, maybe this is it. She took out the key, her hands trembling with excitement, and tried it on the door. The key fit perfectly. Emily turned the key, and the door creaked open slowly. Emily felt nervous, but also excited. She stepped inside carefully, her heart pounding. The house was dark, and it had a strange smell, like old wood and dust. Emily could see a little because of the sunlight coming through the dirty windows. The house was full of old things, books with torn covers, wooden chairs, and a big box in the corner of the room. Emily walked over to the box. It was covered in dust, and it looked like it had not been opened for many years. She wiped the dust away with her hand and opened the box slowly. Inside, Emily found many old toys. There were toy soldiers, wooden cars, colorful balls, and even a doll with button eyes. Emily smiled brightly. She imagined that these toys must have made some child very happy long ago. Emily decided that these toys should not stay hidden in an empty house. She wanted to share them with her friends so that they could all enjoy the toys together. Emily carefully picked up the toys, putting as many as she could carry into her arms, and took them outside. The other children in the village saw Emily with the toys and gathered around him, their eyes wide with curiosity and excitement. "Look what I found," Emily said, showing the toys to the other children. They were all very happy to see the toys. They had never seen toys like these before, and they were eager to play with them. They all sat down together in the grassy field near Emily's house and began to play. They played with the toy soldiers, made races with the wooden cars, and tossed the colorful balls to each other. The air was filled with laughter and joy as the children played together all day, having the best time they could remember. As they played, Emily felt a deep sense of happiness. She looked at her friends' smiling faces and knew that she had done something special. She realized that the key was more than just a key. It was a key to happiness, bringing everyone together for a wonderful day of fun. Emily watched as her friends created their own stories with the toys. They pretended to be brave soldiers, raced each other in imaginary cars, and even made up adventures for the doll with button eyes. The toys seemed to come to life in their hands, and Emily felt proud to have shared this discovery with her friends. As the afternoon turned into evening, the children decided to explore the old house even more. They were curious about what else might be hidden inside. Emily led the way, and they all entered the dark house together. The children were a little scared at first, but Emily encouraged them to be brave. They searched through the dusty shelves and found more treasures: old picture frames, colorful marbles, and even a music box that still worked. Emily wound up the music box, and a soft, beautiful melody filled the room. The children stood quietly, listening to the music, and they felt as if they had stepped back in time. They imagined the people who had once lived in the house and the happy moments they must have had. The music made them feel connected to the past, and they knew they were part of something special. After exploring the house, they carried their new treasures back outside. They decided to keep the toys and treasures in a secret place where they could all play together whenever they wanted. They found an old wooden crate and placed everything inside, hiding it under a large tree near Emily's garden. It was their special spot, and they promised each other that they would come back often to play and share more adventures. The next day, Emily and her friends returned to their secret spot under the tree. They spent hours playing with the toys and making up new stories. Each time they gathered, the adventures grew bigger and more exciting. The children created a kingdom where they were heroes, explorers, and protectors. They built forts, went on quests, and faced imaginary challenges. Emily became the leader of their group, guiding her friends on countless adventures. She loved every moment they spent together, and she knew that these memories would stay with them forever. One day, as they were playing under the tree, Emily noticed something unusual: a small map hidden in the bottom of the wooden crate. The map was old and faded, with strange symbols and lines leading to different places around the village. Emily's eyes widened with excitement as she showed the map to her friends. "Looks like our adventures aren't over yet," Emily said with a big smile. Her friends cheered, ready for whatever new mystery awaited them. And so Emily and her friends set off on another journey, the key around Emily's neck shining in the sunlight. They knew that as long as they had each other, every day could be an adventure. They were ready to discover more secrets, face new challenges, and create even more beautiful memories together. The magic of the key had brought them closer, and they were excited for all the adventures that lay ahead. From that day on, Emily kept the key as a lucky charm. She hung it on a string and wore it around her neck. Whenever she looked at the key, she remembered the adventure she had and how something small and mysterious had led to a wonderful day full of fun and happiness. Emily knew that sometimes even the smallest things could bring big adventures and create beautiful memories. She also realized that adventures were not just about finding hidden treasures or exploring abandoned houses. They were about the people you shared them with and the memories you made together. The key had opened more than just a door. It had opened a world of imagination, friendship, and joy.